Good day to you, one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. As all of us are doubtless aware, Olivia Newton-John passed away recently at the age of 73. So today's episode will be dedicated to her, and I'm going to just, posthumously dismantle You're the One That I Want, because I think it's a brilliant song, a great performance, and it'll be fun to watch it again. Olivia Newton-John, here we go. Nice one. Sorry about the pyjama bottoms. Ruining in other ways. Completely authentic 70s greaseball look. Justin Hawkins rides again. Yeah. I love wearing biker jackets. It's brilliant. Because I think it really speaks to my rebel persona. With it being black and all, and also kind of because of my motorbike stuff that I do. Anyway, Olivia Newton-John, she began her career as the sweetheart of country-flavoured pop, and her breakthrough came in 1971 when she released a Bob Dylan-penned track, If Not For You, which reached number 7 in the UK charts.
If not for you, babe, I couldn't even find the door.
She was 28 when she was cast in Grease, playing teenager Sandy. The film was the biggest box office hit of 1978 and gave her 3 hit singles: You're the One I Want, which we're going to talk about today, Hopelessly Devoted to You, which is awesome,
I'm hopelessly devoted to you,
and Summer Nights. Everyone knows that one. These are great songs. It was a catalyst for change in both her image and her musical direction. She appeared on the cover of her next album, Totally Hot. Actually, there's no copyright on album title, so I might do that for my solo record. Totally Hot! Dressed in black leather. And it was her first US top 10 album since 1975, the year I was born. The follow-up, Physical, so I'm still getting used to how the THs work. I'm 47. Was her most overtly sexual record and was hailed by many critics as her best album. The title track held the Billboard #1 spot for 10 weeks. In 2019, her legendary spandex pants and leather jacket from Grease were auctioned for $405,000. The proceeds were donated to Australian cancer research. Okay, so let's talk about You're the One That I Want. Released in 1978, because it's from Greece, and produced by John Farrar. I'm not that familiar with John Farrar. I wonder what his other stuff is. Because let's have a look at it and have a listen. I think I would have been alright in the 50s. Is this set in the 50s? I can't remember now. I know it came out in the 70s, but this is nostalgic, isn't it? God, she's cool.
Sandy?
Licking her teeth, smoking cigarettes, wearing a leather jacket. Irresistible.
Tell me about it, stud.
Listen to how brilliant that production is. The bass line's amazing. It's really front and centre, but it's not swallowing everything else up. How did they do it in those days? Oh yeah, they did it properly with actual studios. And anyway, the bass line, I think it's an A. But it's not an ostinato. I mean, it seems to be a looping motif. It's more of a riff because it changes with the chords, if you see what I mean.
And I'm losing control.
When it goes to that C, it's it plays like a C and then a G, which is the 5th. I love bass lines like that. I think it takes real discipline to play that. I mean, because the temptation is always to do something where you impose yourself on a track, but just to play the root and the 5th, I would find that really satisfying. It's an old-fashioned way of playing, but it's awesome.
Cause of power you're supplying, it's electrifying.
John Travolta's a great singer. Did he actually sing that? I mean, God, it's awesome.
'Cause I need a man
Her vocal is so powerful, isn't it? And really clean somehow.
You better shape up. You better understand.
Well, it's a country voice. That's what it is, isn't it?
To my heart, I must be true.
Heart. The affectation comes in the heart, like she lets a lot of air go through before she hits the art part of heart. Ooh, and then so she goes ooh, ooh, while John Travolta's doing it. Nothing left for me to do.
You're the one that
You're the one that I want. Hers is up there. That's a high E, pretty high.
If you feel with affection.
So when she does that sort of softer, if you feel, it gets a bit Karen Carpenter-y. It also reminds me of Phoenix from Phantom of the Paradise, which I know wasn't perhaps my most popular video here since I've been doing this YouTube thing, but it's still another example of a brilliant musical with some of this sort of 50s nostalgia in it, but as a nod to Grease. But I think in Phantom of the Paradise, when they're talking about the 50s nostalgic thing, they are referring to Grease or alluding to it, but Grease, the musical, the Broadway musical, not the movie, as it were. Why am I going on about Phantom of the Paradise? Nobody fucking cares. I know this now.
Too shy.
But when she does that sort of reduced, more intimate vocal, she gives it a slower vibrato thing.
Meditate my direction.
But I love it when she doesn't do any vibrato. You hear it glide down and sort of crack a little bit at the end of the note.
Meditate my direction.
And that "meditate in my direction" is one of the greatest lyrics of all.
My direction. Feel your way.
John Travolta tries his best to ruin it, but doesn't, because he's awesome.
My faith is justified.
Are you sure? 'Cause I'm sure down deep inside.
That my faith is justified. Yes, I'm sure down deep inside. Yeah, she's awesome. So you can hear the rate of the vibrato changes, like the one I need. It's faster on the when she's pushing it and doing the harder, higher stuff, and then when she's doing the intimate stuff, she's very. I might try that. Don't pretend you're not going to as well. He's doing. I don't think anybody else could have done what John Travolta did for this song as well. I mean, it's largely affectation, but his range is really good, like upper, mid, properly belting out the high notes. And this is in the days before Melodyne and so on and so forth. He's really having to do this for real. So John Travolta, like me, is the triple threat. He can sing, he can dance, and he can act. When you hear his range, it's like his upper mids, it's really powerful, and he's got just the right amount of affectation. There's a little sort of overnote that occurs at the end of his sort of "You're the one that I want." He sort of flies off in that sort of "You're the one that I want." His note off has this like, sort of goes up to an overtone, like a, "You're the one that I want." Like it goes top top, or it implies it anyway. It's not. He's not fully singing that, but his note off has a sort of tonality to it that suggests that. And it's the kind of thing that a producer nowadays would use Melodyne to tune and get it just spot on. But he's getting it spot on every single time he sings that line. It's really impressive. I mean, I know this is an Olivia Newton-John item, but it's worth acknowledging that nobody else could do what John Travolta does in quite the way he does it. He's definitely a hero. Really awesome. So in summary, it's an incredible song, sung beautifully by two amazing performers with genuine chemistry, and just that's why it's lasted all this time and is still awesome every time you hear it. Plus it's mixed in such a way that it sounds amazing on anything you hear it on. Like Used to sound great on the radio. Still does sound great on the radio. You just don't hear it as often. Jukeboxes. Remember whenever it used to come on jukebox in the pub? Sounded great. It's just there's something about that bass line that's infectious, and you know the sheer volume of ham that's been applied to it by by John Travolta is quite remarkable. Like the display in the butcher's shop window, Christmas Eve. It's perfect. I know that it's befitting of my rebel persona to be chewing gum, but I'll take it out to say this. Farewell, rest in peace, Olivia Newton-John. Thanks for the music and the dancing, and we'll see you on the other side. Lots of love to you. Justin Hawkins writes again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and watch one of these 2 videos. Nice one, guys. I love you.